Boris Johnson has been urged to block Brexit divorce payments to the EU until the bloc makes concessions over the Northern Ireland Protocol. As part of the new trade deal signed with the EU, Northern Ireland remains tied to the European single market, meaning some restrictions on trade with the rest of the UK. However, this has infuriated unionists who argue it undermines the Good Friday Peace Agreement. Arlene Foster, Northern Ireland's First Minister and DUP leader, is demanding the protocol be scrapped. Over the next 2 years, Britain is due to hand the EU £20 billion in Brexit divorce payments, with more to follow in later years. However, Marc Francois, chair of the pro-Brexit European Research Group of MPs, is demanding this be made contingent on compromise over Northern Ireland. Speaking to the Daily Telegraph, he said, "Since we left the transition period, the EU's attitude has been increasing bellicose. First they criticized our British vaccine and then attacked us for not giving them enough of it, then they triggered Article 16, in some overnight spasm, to create a hard border they had sworn to avoid, and now they are petulantly refusing to ratify a trade deal which it took a year to negotiate. As Brits, we traditionally honor our obligations, but you have to ask yourself, why are we continuing to pay this Danegeld to people who only treat us with open contempt in return?" Earlier this month, Britain infuriated the EU by extending a number of Northern Ireland grace periods, during which full checks are not imposed on trade from Northern Ireland to Great Britain, until October. The move was condemned by the EU, which is threatening to take legal action. Lord Frost, the cabinet minister leading UK-EU negotiations, said the decision was taken to address the direct and often disproportionate impact that aspects of the protocol are having on citizens of Northern Ireland, contrary to its intended purpose. In January, the EU briefly threatened to suspend the Northern Ireland Protocol during a row over coronavirus vaccine supplies.